We welcome in Vince Westbrook, who is the director of tennis at the University of Tulsa. He joins us in the eye of the hurricane, and boy, we do have a hurricane coming up on October 5th through the 13th. It's the St. Francis All-America Championships, both the men and the women, and it's the 12th year that we've had it here in Tulsa. It is a huge affair, isn't it?
Yes, and this is going to be the first time that we've had it where we've combined the men's and the women, and it's going to, you'll double the size of the tournament, and it's going to be a lot of fun, but there's going to be a lot of moving parts now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's at the Michael D. Case Tennis Center, and again, it starts on October 5th, and what we're talking about here, Coach, is like the best of the best of college tennis, right?
Yes.
I mean, if you love college tennis, if you want to see people that'll eventually be playing pro and all that, you'll see them here, right?
Yes, both on the men's and women's side, you're going to have the best players here. You'll probably have 8 of the top 10 on both sides, unless somebody's injured or ineligible or is out on the tour for the semester.
And I can remember back in the day, you had a young man, Arnaud Brugas, who won this event and beat John Isner, who still is playing on the pro circuit. So, I mean, just to prove the point, there are just terrific players.
Oh, absolutely. And if you look at, Stevie Johnson played here, didn't win this. He did not win this event. And you see a lot of the college players that have gone through here. The kid from USC that won the doubles at Wimbledon. I mean, all these guys have played here.
And of course, your team will be in the qualifying rounds at the beginning. So if you want to come out and see the Tulsa players, obviously they'll be starting like on the 5th and 6th and that sort of thing.
Yeah,
right?
Tulsa players will be in all of the draws. So the pre-qualifying's the 5th and 6th, the main qualifying's the 7th and 8th, and then the main draw starts on the 9th through the 13th.
And this is singles and doubles, right?
Singles and doubles, yeah.
And so what, this is more of an individual, the fall is more individual for tennis players. So what do you expect out of your guys?
Well, we try to get them 3 to 4 events in the fall. We'd like for them to play anywhere from 8 to 15 matches each, and that gives them the opportunity to develop things that we're working on. It also gives them a chance, if they're coming in here, to be a little bit selfish and work on their national rankings and regional rankings. So the way that college tennis is set up now, the fall is for that, and we're very fortunate that we get the opportunity to host the biggest national event here, and so it's a great opportunity for us, our school, our community, and the University of Tulsa kids need to take advantage of this like Brugas did.
Absolutely, and it's a real boon to the economy here because all of those folks coming in and their families and coaches and that sort of thing. So it's huge, and if you want to come, it's pretty price effective, isn't it?
It's free.
No charge.
Yeah, you get to see, the women will be at the Case Center at La Fortune. The men will be at the Case Center here at the University of Tulsa. At the quarterfinals, we'll combine the event. And then on the 13th, we're on ESPNU, the men's and women's finals. So this is a big deal.
Absolutely, and so we urge people to come on out. And then, of course, once you get through this, still a little more action for your team the rest of the fall, and kind of get you really geared up for the spring then, right?
Yes, absolutely. And we've got an exciting group, and they're working hard. And I mean, we were in Napa last week, and then we had some kids playing over in the Futures event over in Fayetteville. So we've had some pretty good results. But this is a marathon, not a sprint, so we have a long ways to go.
Absolutely, and it'll be a marathon starting on October 5th. Really, anytime you want to come over, there'll probably be some tennis going on.
Yes.
And some great tennis, some great college tennis at the St. Francis All-American, which is coming up again, starting on the 5th, and then the championships coming up on October 13th. And in case you can't be there, it'll be on ESPNU. But we want you there at the Michael D. Case Tennis Center. Coach, thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Vince Westbrook, University of Tulsa Tennis.